From the shotgun, it's A-Rock. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set.
They motion a receiver right. Young with a give to Sanders. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Miles Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Get 300. Get 300. Get 300. Get 300.
He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, New York. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will open up a 6-point lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On first down is Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll get this to his tight end, Ja'Tavion Sanders. Third and 6. To throw is Young. Open man, left side. He's got it. A 19-yard pickup there. It's a Carolina first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Young. Open receiver is Marshall. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Harris Marshall. Touchdown, Panthers. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. The Panthers will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Second down, Rodgers. There's Johnson, the tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now Rodgers. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 52 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Panthers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Young. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Hubbard. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Young. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punch it away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Jets 20. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On the handoff, it's Hall running right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the give, it's Hall. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. They'll run. This is Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Motion man sent right. They run on the jet sweep. Here comes 3rd and 6. Rodgers to throw. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. From the gun, Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Here's Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Rodgers now. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And the Panthers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, goes to ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Rodgers. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to the...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7. Receiver in motion, going right. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This is taken at his own 30. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Look again.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Catch left side is made by Higgins. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Jets first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Now he'll run.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He gets free, and he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Makes the score Panthers 38, Jets 20. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for the Panthers.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Rodgers. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, Rodgers. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Rodgers going up top again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Again, it's Rodgers. And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to look for the home run ball. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's complete. It's Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot. A deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
In trouble, and down he goes. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
Go! Warrior 70, 60 Maverick, 60.
Now Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Throwing right, it's taken in. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Flip again.
Rodgers to throw. Going for it all. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. This is a pistol run with Sanders. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Young. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down. Here's Young. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action with Young. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And that'll be a pickup of 3. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure that they needed to take a timeout, but we'll take it with them. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.